Archangel Michael is right there next to you, and he's saying with a fiery intensity, "Only 10 seconds left." It seems like God has been reaching out to you time and again, but you keep missing it. Please don't skip this time, my child. Archangel Michael is really upset because the message meant for you has been blocked 3 times. It seems like something was trying to keep this from you. I was kind of hoping you'd pass on that. Someone hoped you would look away, but you stayed right there. Hey, you made it right on time, and heaven really took that to heart. You know, all those things you've been through, the struggles, the delays, the heartbreaks, they weren't just random happenings in your life. It seemed like there were signs of something from the past trying to come through you. So it turns out that someone in your family tried to send a message a long time ago, and guess what? Tonight, it's finally getting to you. That last message you saw or sent really set off a spiritual chain reaction. Heaven was there when it all went down, and that's when the countdown kicked off. It's 11 minutes, not 10, not 12, just 11. My dear, just hear me out. This message from our ancestors has 2 secrets to share, one for your finances and one for your relationships, and they're both on a crash course with your destiny. If you could peek into the book of your life for the next few weeks, you'd probably be blown away by what's coming your way. It's going to be quite a surprise, a breakthrough that looks like a breakdown, a blessing hidden in flames. You know, every time your heart felt a bit lost, every time money seemed to vanish, and every time love came close but didn't stick around, it was like this ancestral message was just hanging out, waiting to show up first. It looks like your love life is changing a bit. It seems like someone who believed they had moved on really hasn't. They're being drawn back to you by something more powerful than their reasoning, more intense than their pride, and even more compelling than their fear, my dear. Archangel Michael is saying this isn't just a coincidence. We're talking about recalibration here. 2 destinies are coming together. It seems like someone's heart is getting a little makeover. It seems like someone is heading your way. So, it looks like your finances, along with those unexpected miracles and money, got held up because one little instruction didn't make it to you in time. It's on its way now. In the next few moments, my dear, Archangel Michael is calling out because you're right at the threshold of becoming the person your ancestors hoped for, the version they were really hoping for, the version they pleaded with the heavens to bring into this world. It seems like a generational curse is starting to break apart. Waking up each day is truly a blessing we can all appreciate. And you're the one I've chosen, my dear. Your energy has something special that the spiritual world seems to want to keep safe. It's something that people have tried to mess with, fueled by jealousy, doubt, or some sneaky motives. But today, it's like heaven is taking it back. If you're feeling a bit warm and your heart's racing, it's probably because Michael is close by. He's got something important to share. It's a message from your ancestors, something they held on to until their last breath. This message isn't exactly soft. This message isn't very gentle. This message isn't really about making you feel comfortable. You're just moments away from discovering something that's going to totally shift how you look at your past. It's something that really shifts how you think about your future choices. It's something that can open doors that no one can close. Just wanted to say that your financial future isn't just a matter of luck. So, it was all set down, and then someone decided to mess with it, not through magic or rituals, but by planting seeds of doubt right in your own head. Heaven noticed that and decided to step in. You know that special someone who just feels right for you? The one who keeps popping back into your thoughts, no matter how far apart you are? That's your romantic connection. They're connected to this ancestral message. My dear, your ancestors picked them out. It seems like heaven is looking out for them. You've got to be alert to take in what's on the way. I've got something to share that might surprise you a bit. It might seem overwhelming or hard to believe, but this is the truth that heaven has been trying to share for years. My dear, I think the reason things felt a bit off after your last message is that the spiritual world sensed you were finally ready to hear this one. Before we dive in, Take a deep breath because what I'm about to share has been kept from you for quite some time. Michael mentions, as soon as you chose to pay attention to this message, a spiritual lock around your life just clicked open. You might not have caught it with your ears, but your soul definitely felt it. From now on, think of each paragraph as a doorway. Each line is like a spark of energy. Each word holds a special energy that your ancestors hoped would reach you before it was too late. My kid, Archangel Michael's yelling because time is twisting around your fate at this very moment. What usually takes months is going to happen in just a few hours. What usually requires a sacrifice is on its way without any cost. This is the change you hoped for when no one else was around. It seems like there are a couple of shadows lingering behind you lately. A piece from your history and another from someone else's plans. Both shadows thought they could hold up your miracle, but they had no idea who's right there with you now. You've got a whole invisible army cheering you on. Your ancestors loved you, lost for you, fought for you, and now they rise for you. Today, one of them is stepping forward, stronger than the others, to finish a message they left hanging while they were alive. You know, this ancestor of yours had a special gift that you've got too, but it seems like you've never really grasped it. It's like having a spiritual vibe, a gut feeling, or an ability to sense things before they unfold. You've always known it, haven't you? It's that odd sense of knowing, those unexpected emotions, those mysterious alerts that pop up out of nowhere. It was them, my kid. They're the ones who helped you get through those tough times that could have really brought you down. They kept watch over you quietly, just biding their time until the right year, the right month, the right day arrived. So, the 11-minute window is officially open now. My dear, it seems like heaven is telling us that this window won't be opening up again anytime soon. My child, Archangel Michael is really loud because time is shifting around your destiny at this moment. What usually takes months is going to happen in just a few hours. Something that usually requires a sacrifice is on its way to you without any cost. This is the change you hoped for when no one else was around. That's why Michael is yelling. He's not yelling out of fear. He's shouting to ensure you catch the amazing revelation happening all around you. There's something really important about your financial future that you should know. It's not how things are supposed to be for you. Your soul came into this world with a promise of plenty that spans generations. It turns out that promise is tied up because someone in your family tree broke a vow of gratitude ages ago. My love, I'm so glad this promise is finally being set right because of you. That's why money might seem a bit confusing in your life. Showing up, fading away, halting, kicking off. It wasn't just bad luck. It wasn't a failure. It felt like there was some spiritual stuff left hanging. As soon as you read this message, your ancestors jumped in to help untangle the knots that have been holding back your prosperity. Michael mentions, one financial door has already swung open for you. It might not be obvious to you right now, but it's already started, my dear. Pay attention, because the next part of this message is going to be even more intense. Your romantic vibe. The person who's close to your heart, the one who shares your spiritual vibe, has been sensing some unsettling feelings about your connection. They might not get it completely, but deep down, their soul knows what's up. This person is connected to your future. They were given dreams by heaven. Heaven softly called your name to their heart. Heaven kept drawing their attention back to you over and over. It seems like there was some kind of mix-up between you two, right? My dear, I've got something important to share that Archangel Michael wants you to hear. It seems like someone might have said something negative about your love life, possibly out of jealousy or fear. Just a comment, a thought, and a wish that you don't get the love that was meant for you. It looks like this interference is clearing up now. Your energy is getting a refresh, and the right person for your heart is being guided your way. In just a few days, you might start to notice some surprising signs, messages, dreams, or even movements from that person. Exciting, right? Their heart is coming to life. They're feeling more and more guilty. They're really starting to feel that longing, and it's getting tough to handle. This isn't just a coincidence. This is all about getting in tune with your spirit. This is all about perfect timing, making sure that what was held back can finally come to light. There's something else I want to share. You really need to hear this before the next minute ticks by. The last message you sent, received, or even ignored really shook things up for your future. It stirred up some parts of your future that had been lying dormant. It sparked feelings about love, money, safety, and finding your purpose. That moment was the spark for my child. This message is a big deal. My love. Michael mentioned that you're stepping into a phase where blessings might not come your way. They're going to bust the door down. Just make sure you stay awake, stay aligned, and stay open to it all. Your ancestors are all gathered around you in a circle at this very moment, my child. One of them is shedding tears of relief because the message they've held onto for decades is finally getting out there. So, Michael just mentioned that you're not running out of time. Time is coming your way, my dear. What's ahead is way better than what we've left behind. Picture yourself in front of a door that's bigger than anything you've ever encountered. It seems like it's really tough to open. Then, someone steps up holding a tiny key. It's straightforward but really impactful. And just like that, the door swings wide open. Just beyond it lies a landscape that's even brighter than you thought, overflowing with joy, peace, and plenty. That's what you can look forward to. And the person with that key is already getting closer. Don't be surprised if, in the coming days, you start to feel a unique sense of peace when you think of certain names, see certain faces, or have certain encounters. That peace is like a stamp from heaven, showing what's truly yours. Michael says, listen with your spirit, not just your eyes. Your spirit will know before your mind gets it. And when that recognition hits, you'll realize heaven has kept its promise. Take a deep breath and soak this in. You're not lost anymore. You're not just waiting for nothing. It looks like you're being set up in a certain way. Each step you take brings you closer to that perfect alignment with the divine. The key is still here. It's on time. It's on its way. When it finally comes, you'll notice everything in your life changing, from wanting to having, from wondering to knowing, from waiting to experiencing. Why not stick around a bit more? The next thing God has in store for you is going to take you even deeper. It's not just about the people entering your life, it's also about what's about to emerge from within you. And when you see it, you'll understand that heaven's plan is even more amazing than you imagined. What's happening right now is more than just the people entering your life. It's all about what's stirring within you. Archangel Michael is right there, his eyes glowing like fire, and with a steady voice he says, "Child, there's something inside you that's been sleeping, and now it feels like heaven is calling it to rise. You've been feeling like your strength just disappeared for years. Your bravery slipped away. Your happiness is hidden under the heaviness of time." But Michael leans in and whispers, "It wasn't lost. It was just tucked away for the perfect time." Well, here we are. The season has finally arrived. Inside you, there's a special gift, a light, a fire that was put there even before you took your first breath. It's been sitting quietly, just like a seed tucked away under the soil. And now we're feeling the rain of God's presence coming down. The soil's cracking open, and the seed is making its way up toward the light. This rise isn't very loud. It's soft and soothing, just like the morning light after a long, dark night. At first, you might feel a sense of peace that seems a bit out of the blue, a surprising strength, and a hope that just won't quit. You might start to see that the things that used to hold you back just don't have the same grip anymore. Where things feel heavy, there will be a sense of lightness. Where things were unclear, there will be understanding. Where there used to be silence, there will now be a song. Michael says, this feeling growing inside you is heaven's way of telling you that you're not just sitting around waiting for a miracle. You're turning into something amazing. Change isn't just happening from the outside, it's coming from inside. Your words will have a greater impact. Your thoughts will come together more peacefully. Just by being there, you'll naturally make others feel at ease. What's growing within you is something truly divine. Think back to those times when you weren't so sure of yourself, when you felt like you were too broken, too small, or too forgotten to make a difference. Heaven noticed those moments, and rather than pushing you away, God wrapped you up a little tighter. Whenever he faced a doubt, it turned into a chance for him to softly say, "You are more than you think." Every weakness turned into a spot where his strength could take a break. And now, as Michael talks, you see how what was once broken has turned into a vessel for light. Are you feeling it now? That feeling in your chest, that gentle flutter in your soul? It's not about fear. It's more like a wake-up call. It feels like paradise to say that the sleeping gift is awakening. It looks like the buried song is making its way back to us again. The dream that was once forgotten is coming back to life. What you thought was the end is really just the start. Imagine this vividly. A tiny flame, hardly noticeable, gets fanned until it grows into a fire that brightens up the whole room. That's what God is working on within you. The flame of faith, the spark of hope, and the ember of love are all coming together to create a great fire that's impossible to hide. You'll notice that others will pick up on the change in you. They'll mention that there's something different, something radiant, and that difference won't be created by people. It's going to be amazing. Michael leans in and says, "Don't worry about this rising. Just go for it. It's the person you've always been, the one you were meant to become. You're really embracing your true design now. And in this design you will find freedom. Freedom from the weight of past words. Breaking free from the labels that others have put on you. Freedom from the shadows that tried to keep you silent. Here's why you really shouldn't skip this message. This is why you had to stay. Because heaven is not only preparing things around you, it is awakening something inside of you. And when the two meet, when the person carrying the key to your future arrives, and when the gift rising within you meets them, there will be an explosion of divine purpose. Doors will fly open, relationships will align, blessings will overflow. God is about to show you how everything rising within you will not only bless your own life, but will ripple outward to touch the lives of many others. Stay still. Don't let this moment pass, because what God is about to reveal is not just for you, it is also for the lives that will be touched through you. Archangel Michael's voice softens now, carrying both strength and tenderness. He says, "Child, what's rising within you isn't just for your healing. It's meant to help a lot of people heal. Imagine a candle for a moment. A candle can light up another candle without losing its own flame. Just like that, what God has put in you won't fade away when you share it. It's going to multiply. The peace you find will spread out into the world around you. The happiness that fills your heart will turn into a melody that others can feel, even if you don't say a thing. The strength that's coming alive in you is going to inspire those who might have felt a bit weak themselves. This is how heaven operates. You're receiving blessings and then sharing those blessings with others." Michael goes on to say, "You've journeyed through valleys, and now that you're rising, those still in those valleys will see your light and feel inspired to rise as well. Your story won't be just yours alone. It's going to be a living testimony. The struggles you've faced will turn into the support you offer to others. The questions you used to have will turn into the answers you can share with others. The love you get from God is like a river that flows through you, touching spots you never thought it would. Have you ever realized that even during your toughest times, people still seem to be attracted to you? People turn to you for a little comfort, some advice, and just to have you around. Even when you felt empty inside, that wasn't just a coincidence. Training you was such a joy, helping you see that your life has a unique fragrance that others can appreciate. As that gift within you starts to bloom, its fragrance will reach even further. No need to push it. It'll just happen on its own. Wherever you go, peace will be right there with you. Wherever you chat, hope will come alive. No matter where you settle down, there will always be a bit of light left behind. Picture yourself in a garden. When one flower blooms, it instantly fills the whole area with its lovely scent. That's you. Your seed has been nurtured by heaven. As you grow, those around you will soak in the beauty of your healing, your happiness, and your change. They might not even realize why they feel so much lighter, but it's really because heaven is flowing through them. Michael chimes in, "Hey, don't underestimate your presence. Don't ever feel like you're too small or that people don't see you. Your silence can still speak volumes when God is with you. Your smile has the power to heal, especially when it radiates that heavenly glow. Your footsteps shine bright, lighting up the darkness that was once there. This is the reason God is lifting you up. It's not just about blessing you, it's also about helping you become a blessing to others." Just take a deep breath and let this truth really settle in. The change you're hoping for isn't just going to end with you. It's going to pass from family to friends and even to strangers you haven't met yet. You'll notice doors opening up. It's not only about you, it's also about everyone who's linked to you. You'll find that opportunities will come your way, and they'll also open doors for others too. Joy will come back to you, spreading like wildfire and lighting up hearts that believed they had gone cold. So, here's the sweetest part. You won't even need to put in any effort. You don't have to push yourself to prove anything. Heaven's message is simple. Just be. Just bring my vibe along. Just let your light shine. The light will take care of everything itself. The river doesn't push itself to flow. It just moves, and everything in its way gets a little refreshed. Your life will flow like a refreshing river for others. Michael leans in a bit, his voice a mix of authority and affection. Don't hold back on this. Don't underestimate your ability to make a difference, no matter how small you might feel. Heaven loves to work through those who once believed they were weak. Heaven loves to transform scars into strength. Heaven loves turning tough times into amazing stories. And that's how it will be for you. As you listen, pay attention to how your spirit feels like it's getting both lighter and stronger. That's not just imagination. It's all about transformation. Heaven is already waking this reality up inside you. Staying in the moment really helps it to unfold more and more. The more you tune in, the more your spirit finds its groove. This isn't just a coincidence that you're hearing this. You've been picked to take on something bigger than just you. And now, it feels like heaven is softly sharing a promise. You'll notice for yourself how the people around you start to change. It's interesting to see how peace can find its way into homes that used to feel so restless. It's amazing how joy can find its way into hearts that have felt so broken before. No need to raise your voice about it. The change will definitely show its impact on its own.